Welcome back,
okay.
everybody, to another episode of Create Arcane Engineering, brought to you by our wonderful sponsors who host the server that we are playing on, Apex Hosting. If you want to grab yourself a Minecraft server and play with your friends and get a discount of 25% off your first month, then you should check out our codes and links in the description of the stream of the video, wherever it is that you're watching, and you can do that. And it's pretty awesome. Thanks to them for sponsoring. Play some Minecraft with your friends and have a good time. So how's it going, everybody?
Pretty good.
I fought a lava lake and lost earlier, but I'm okay.
Oh, I'm glad you survived.
I'm working with lava too. Have fun.
Pete kindly didn't comment on my dying repeatedly.
I figured it was best to not bring it up. You are already going through turmoil.
I just want to
do a thing in between every time I start talking.
Actually
ridiculous.
That last one was just because I realized.
God damn, this is the worst.
Did you guys hear something?
Worst thing.
Of course. Okay, what do you got, Jordan? What's going on?
I had to do some single playerage in between episodes to try to figure out my next steps on this forge automation thing. So that was, I actually figured it out though, and it's kind of crazy, and maybe you'll be interested in hearing what I found out. I just have to make all the stuff first, so that's going to take a little bit of time.
I am interested.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Well, no, I'm just like I gotta make a bunch of integrated integrational machines to make all the integrated dynamic stuff, which is going to be like a little bit tedious and annoying. However, once it is good to go, then I will show you all the magic that will hopefully ensue.
I can't wait to see the magic.
I can wait.
Oh. Well, you're just more patient than I am.
Can wait?
He's so much better.
I can't wait too long, but a little bit.
He's so much better than me.
We don't need to go there.
I mean, he's better than all of us, let's be honest.
Yeah.
This is
okay. He is the best of us.
I've seen him play stuff, and he is us.
Am I you?
Except, but better. I need a potato. Okay.
Okay, I'm just sat over here blushing, and now I just don't know what to do with myself. This is fine.
Good. You deserve all the recognition, all the accolades.
It really does.
I really do. Hey, any primers?
Are you guys ready for that?
I want to say a 25% off thing lasting until. Is that over yet, or is that still going on?
I think it was like the 3rd or something.
I have to imagine that's
done.
Right?
Yeah, it was pretty much the new year, like shortly past, but.
It sounded like you were about to talk about doom and gloom before I cut you off.
I was, yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, what's up?
Well, it's just, the most signs and indications are that Prime will probably not survive another year.
I thought it was going to get axed like all the time, but is there anything that's indicating that it's going to be within a year?
Well, just that more and more things are being taken from it, and Amazon's just like, letting people go from the divisions, and so, like, it just does not seem like Prime Gaming is like. And the insider scoop, for what it's worth, of that I'm not on the inside, but I listen to people who are, is that basically Twitch had to pull a lot of strings and do a lot of fast talking to keep it around last year on review. So it's it's looking a little grim there, but we'll see. Hopefully, would love to keep it around.
Would be great to keep it around. 2017 boom of it being introduced was kind of the big reason for a lot of people having great success on the site. So it leaving wouldn't be very good.
Nope, but regardless.
So hey, if you got it hanging around and you're not using it, might as well while you can. Nudge, nudge. Hey, I'm talking to you.
He's you can find his channel at CaptainSparklez.
Wait, what?
That's all, collective, all of us. He's us.
He is us.
He's him and us.
Oh man, poor guy.
I think we are just we're nearing the end of an era of infinite VC money funding being a strategy that anyone is willing to do.
Yep.
So I do be that way sometimes.
Things are changing. Yep. Well, I made a cleaver for which to cleave with.
Okay.
And it's not a terrible
so
cleaver.
Cool. You're not going to cleave my beautiful conundrum, are you?
There. Take a look at it. It ain't bad.
Oh, wow. Eternal Manulin. This is being used for getting ahead.
As most things are.
Okay.
And I did have to use one of those stellarite things in order to make the stella to make it eternal. But I also made another one.
Made it eternal, eh?
That's you literally read the name Eternal Manulin.
I didn't know that you could eternal tinkers.
You can.
Holy frick! I need to eternal my hammer.
So I also built the column with which to make stellarite. So up in the wee corner of your
Whoa! Oh, Jiminy Christmas! We need more beacons, guys.
It's got a ladder on it.
Well, yeah, who wants to deal with that?
Oh my god!
I want to deal with that more than I wanted to make it beacons to go all the way up to Y320. So basically, you get a wither or a nether star up to Y320, and you throw it, and then it turns into stellarite. So that way, I didn't feel bad for having consumed one. And
I mean, they're not terribly hard to find. It's just like the whole automating it is going to be the difficult thing.
Yeah. I don't know how nether star production is going to happen, but
am I supposed to use your system up there?
You do whatever you want.
Build it off of the ladder that you have done.
I have no idea what's involved. That was me doing it by hand. So
okay. I didn't know if you were prepping my chapter. Oh, did you not actually realize that my chapter requires the automation of that?
No. I just literally, I just needed one, and I said, here's how I make one, and I went and I produced a thing to make one, and I was like, where's the tallest spot? Oh, it's the top of the corundum, and then let's build up from there.
Got it. So yeah, chapter 4 also involves the automation of that.
Oh, cool. I hope.
So you
have
created a helpful thing for things.
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. Maybe the automation doesn't require the height. So it's...
Oh no, it does. That's part of the description.
Well, okay,
yeah, you're onto something there.
All right.
So we have to automate. We have to generate withers, kill them, throw their body parts above the max build height, and yeah.
Well, you can there's that. And let's see. I got a beacon built for me over at One Junk. So that's nice.
Nice.
And then also, I solved the issue of the item problem, the item cap problem with the item vault.
Oh, how did that work? I see that you submarined the cable.
Yeah, it just needed a little submarine cabling.
I'm actually going to steal this extra logic cable because these are expensive and I'm going to need them, so if that's okay. Cool.
How dare.
Sorry about that.
He's taking off my twist. All right, and then I just made it to where we're harvesting potatoes and carrots because I'm tired of food.
Cool.
I too am tired of food.
Zine is usually tired of food.
I know. I was waiting for.
You were waiting?
I was really waiting for you to excitedly jump on that. You were like, my time has come. We have no melons. We have no melon.
Oh no.
We have no melon nor no melon seed. Is there a way to get that without like going and finding it in some random place? Nope. Sure ain't. I mean, we're also really low on gunpowder, but I suppose if I were to actually work on my assigned stuff, then that would lead to gunpowder. So maybe I should try and get melons out of my mind for a couple seconds and go focus on that. He said
Variable
talking into the void.
transformers. I need a lot of variable transformers.
Variable transformer.
Transformers, Mars and Mission.
Another one. All right.
All right.
And then I need another one.
Do I have food? I do have food. Okay, so I was making the feeding, but then I needed melons in order to make the feeding.
Variable cards.
And then I couldn't, and then...
variable things.
Their integrated dynamics likes to do variables and integrate things.
We're
and stuff.
kind of... we have those kind of automated, but they're not terribly automated. Like, we don't have a ton on stock.
No, it's actually okay. I kind of... I got it cranking at the moment. Why the... Spell things right, man! Alright, there we go. Variable cards. Easy peasy.
Nice.
Variables for values. Wow.
All right, so to bring this all back to here, and also to try and look into getting gunpowder, we need to crush flint from powdered flint, or crush powdered flint from flint. So we've got the flint over here.
More of those in the system already. I've just wasted an integrational machine.
And then we just crush it.
Fricking.
Or mill it. I wish it would tell you how long it takes so you could know whether this is fast or not.
Okay. Pete, how is the cave going, by the way?
Cave's going pretty good. I'm routing... So the source can't be pulled from a fluid tank, so I returned your source back to the... Actually, no, I haven't done that yet. Your source is in bucket form in our storage. So I'm routing lava up there to use the volcanic source link. I'm just going to try and get like an automated source thing up there with the infinite lava that we have.
Yeah, I had a feeling that you couldn't use the liquid source to do what needed to happen here. But
I was really hoping, but
it would have been nice. Did you just tried like pumping it into the source jar or something like that?
Well, I was about to get there and then was told that I couldn't. So basically.
Who would just tell you you can't do things, man?
Someone who saved my time.
How dare they?
Some things I don't like, spoiler. That one was like, no, listen, you have like 2 hours of tedious work ahead of you. Let me at least save you this amount of time. And I was grateful for it.
That's fair.
Apparently this method, I think I have an idea of like how to convert the lava and put it into the source jar. Because it's literally like, you just have to put a bucket of lava on top of the source link. And it takes the lava, but it returns the bucket, which is really nice. So if I can just find a way to have it drop the bucket onto the source link and then pick the bucket back up, that'd be pretty much solved.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
I hope that you find the success that it is that you are looking for.
I do too. This side quest has lasted a little too long.
Me with every side quest. What the nut?
Is that what you say at every side quest? Is what the nut?
Don't judge me.
Do you? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. I have the stuff to set up a thing. I think. So let's see if this works. That's a lot of XP there. That's pretty awesome.
That's a lot of damage. So I built the pillar pylon beacon so that I could fly over at one chunk. There's like 2 blocks of space between one set and the other that kills the flying, and I'm just like,
I guess we need another beacon.
That's the worst.
It's the worst. I've spent a lot of time in the Nether, and I'm not particularly a large fan of the Nether, and I have spent a lot of time in the Nether.
The Nether's nice.
Is it though?
You don't have to go in it.
What?
Like it's nice if it exists without me being there.
Yeah.
You know, like good for it for being there. Glad I'm not there.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
backwards. Are they going the same direction? Shouldn't be this way. There we go. That's so hard to see. Yeah, that's not working. Okay. As I mumble to myself. Well, I thought it was working one way, but they can't. It can't be working both ways. I understand that this would have inverted the signal, so that would make it sense that it's going backwards. But there shouldn't have been. These should be out of sync with each other then. But why did moving one? Because this works, right? Yeah. But I don't. What about? I just. But. But I. What? Okay. So what if I did? Good. That's exactly what I wanted there. That, and then maybe even that, so that way we can have some stress going downwards. But see, now they're moving. Is that going right? Yeah, maybe that is going right. Okay. Just hard to tell at that render speed, but it does appear to be doing something that it is doing. So that should be. We want boop and boop. And now the other problem becomes that I don't have a way to get stuff off of the belts. Can I put that there? Then that there, then that there, then that there. I can. And then this would make that there, that there, and that there. Sir, this is Wendy's. Thank you. If I extend this out, then a gearbox here should spin both of those. And what about a vertical gearbox here? This is so freaking ugly. It is going the correct direction. So then all I need now is to put that there. And that works. Okay. So that gets me, it appears like that creates What is that creating? Is it creating just powdered flint? Is that the only thing coming off of that? Hopefully. Do I want to drop that into here? Probably. I don't think that necessarily hurt. That into here. So now I have powdered flint. Easy peasy. And then gunpowder is powdered flint mixed with refined fuel. Refined fuel is, let's see, right here. Right? This is refined fuel. Interesting that it hasn't generated more, though. What's wrong? Your temperature's not high enough. Why isn't your temperature high enough? Did I just turn you guys off? Pressure, problems, out of fuel. You have no fuel. You would like fuel. What kind of fuel do you take? You were taking the Lipiga, right? So we're out of Lipiga. We have plenty of everything else. Now, LPG. It's made from the refined oil. But I can also convert gasoline into it. We have lots of gasoline. And I don't know that I have a use for it yet. The diesel's going somewhere. The gasoline's going nowhere. It's getting there fast. So...
Hello, everybody. Would you like to see me having done programming?
Heck yes, I would.
Okay. I guess I can just start from scratch so that you can... Well, I can't start that one from scratch, but anyway.
I just want to make sure this stops properly.
Okay. Maybe Zim will be proud because it's kind of programmery. I even had to use Boolean for things.
Why did you have to say it like that? Boolean. Yeah.
Stop it, Ron.
Stop it, Ron.
I've been doing Booleans.
It's Boolean.
Not to be confused with gold bullion. Okay. Basically, right, here's the thing that we need to do. We need to make it so that somehow there is a measurable way to check between empty pedestal or pedestal with item on it. Because the problem is that with deployers, it will place it down and it will pick it back up again. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't, it'll just keep going. So we need to tie in a way to stop the deployer. So how do you do that? Well, it is different NBT data. So you have this thing called it's a block reader from Integrated Dynamics. If you click on it and scroll down a little bit, you'll see that there is this tile entity NBT field. You can take that and you put it onto this variable card. And that is, it basically tracks the ongoing NBT data of this pedestal at any given time, and it'll be on this card that I'm holding in my hand. Now, if you take whatever the NBT is currently, while it has the item on it, and you then just copy that string of text and you put it into, with this portable logic programmer that I'm holding, you take it and you put it into a new variable card. Then you have here, take a look at this thing, by the way, if you're interested, and you can just click on it and see what you have at your disposal.
There's a lot. I see Boolean.
Yeah, so you can then search for equals. And basically, you take the thing that's tracking the NBT of the pedestal, and you do an equation that says the NBT of the pedestal equals that string of text, and then that goes into a new variable card that reads that as true or false. So you take the true or false Boolean card, and you put it into the redstone writer in the first slot, and then you take those other two cards, the one that reads the block NBT and the one that just has the string, you put them into the variable store, which just basically keeps them in the system. And then it compares the two at any given time and does an output.
That's actually really sick. Did you learn all of this just now, or
Not just now. No, I do
before?
this in between episodes. I kind of had to like I had to go through a few tutorials until I found one that kind of highlighted this for a different use case and then extrapolated into the NBT thing.
That's really sick. So do you have to do this for how many pedestals?
Yeah, so there's probably like if I could ensure that all pedestals get fed at the exact same time, then I could only do it for one. But also, like, I don't know if I want to figure that system out, so it's easy enough to just do it for every. I can use one variable store, but I might do a block reader and redstone output for each pedestal individually.
Okay. That's still really sick.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna need some more integrational machines and stuff like that. So I think with the deployer, right, if you have a redstone signal into it, it just stops. It doesn't need a clutch, right?
I think so, yeah.
Cool. Okay. So in that case, I can just break you.
Just to also ask, we haven't done anything with pneumatic craft much, have we?
Zine is, I think.
I don't know what I right-clicked, but I have a display panel.
Or you just broke it. You just picked it up.
I have a redstone writer. Here you go. I'll throw it back to you.
Oh, yeah, thank you for that. That's pretty cool.
You're welcome.
I don't know if... Does that just attach, like, is it its own block, or does it attach as part of the block? I don't know. Does it do that? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. So now I'm curious if this works. Here's the ultimate test that I didn't do in single player, which is actually bringing rotation into the thing. Where did I have the rotation coming in from? I don't. Oh, right. I had the. All right. Oh, that's why I had the hamsters in the freaking thing. One sec.
What'd you do with the hamsters, man?
I put them back into the vault.
Do they have air?
Sorry, starbuckles. Definitely, yeah.
Oh, okay. You said that convincingly.
Thank you. I know. Okay, so it should be. We do that. We give you that, and then you have that. Okay, so if we just do a little starbunklage, right here.
Bunkle that star.
We bunkle it right here.
Oh, we're bunkling.
Should put it down.
And not immediately pick it back up.
Yeah.
Hey. Nice.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Sick work, man.
Thank you.
You need this back. There you go.
Sure. Okay. Whew. Sweet. Now I just have to route to the others, and it should be good. Should be good.
Nice job.
Cool.
Your thing's a success. I hope mine will be too.
I think it will be. Thank God. Like, this is so nice because it doesn't require any power. Thank goodness Integrated Dynamics is like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well done.
Zine, is it good?
It's how you built it. It'll work great.
Oh my god.
Why can't you just say it's good?
It's good.
Father?
What? It's good. It's good.
It's how you built it.
It's good.
It works.
It works. You did it. I just watched it work. What do you want from me?
Well,
Jordan, your machine
Papa.
really is one of the machines of all time.
That is a lot of logic, and you worked it out, and it worked. It obviously worked well. So well done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Father. Appreciate it.
I love my dads.
So,
oh yeah, Jordan's machine inspired me. I'm gonna go into mute for like 5 minutes because I need to fry my brain. Be right back.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I hope that none of these blocks interfere with the Hephaestusiness of the whole thing.
So he, I mean, obviously hasn't asked for any advice or anything like that. The way to do the redstone and to have the deployers really easy is you just have the different pieces that need to go down once, and you set those all up to the create redstone link, and you just all tie those to the same one so that they all have infinite, and then you basically just have his logic or whatever method you want to generate the pulse, because he obviously has a pulse thing. Then we'll just send the one pulse down, and as we just saw in the deployer, you can use a negative pulse in order to have it do exactly one cycle. So you just have all the deployers all just hooked up to the same redstone link, and then his logic just reads and says, I need to go and place one. Boom, all of them go, place one down, and you're done, and you don't need all the wiring. But his way's great.
It's because my house was built in the 1940s, and the test came back positive that there is asbestos in my flooring, and it's also come to my attention that I should probably get the walls of my kitchen tested as well too, because there could be asbestos there. So I'm dealing with like a whole so when I heard that, it felt like I got hit by a baseball bat. I was just like, where is this coming from?
Got it. I am sorry that this has happened to you. So are you like in doing the renovation? I assume that in getting everything permitted, you have to bring it all up to safety and everything.
I don't know where like have to comes into play, but with the report that I got back from the asbestos company, they said like you are not allowed to go forward with the renovation. At least I think that only accounts for the floor until it's remediated by an asbestos removal company.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You can't you can't do the remodel unless you fix the asbestos.
Basically, yeah. So I don't know if the extent of it is like if the remodel will be fine so long as the floor stays intact, which I would assume would be the case. But now if there's possible asbestos in the walls, then that's like a whole other issue. So I need to get someone out and test it for that and then figure out the removal process. It's just...
How fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. Because I thought initially, because when I moved into the home, I have a boiler room that has, like some old ducting in there, and that's caked in asbestos. And, when I first moved in, they were like, hey...
I don't actually know what caked in asbestos is, as opposed to not caked.
Heavily covered.
Asbestos.
It's it's colloquialism for just there's a lot.
I guess like just really covered, just really
okay.
It's just all over it, right? And they were like, hey, it's this is here. Don't touch it or lick it, and you'll be fine. But it's here.
Do not forbidden popsicle inside the boiler room.
Yeah, like, hey, if lockdown got really bad, I got some spare calories down there, but...
I like how it's like, I never would have considered licking it had you not just said this. Now, the only reason I'd ever be tempted is because you said don't.
Because you said it, yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope it goes okay for you.
Hope so, too. Yeah.
New episode of My Strange Addiction. Wouldn't last very long.
The last episode of My Strange Addiction. The end of my chapter.
Okay. How do we bring that over to there? Oh, I need more. Shoot.
as ugly as sin, but it might work. And then from here... I built a copper pipe. Oh. Which means I need copper smashies. Do I have any? I do. Okay. I already had a fair bit anyway. Off there. This here. Problem there. Do that. And then that. And not that. And then fix that. And then, boom. This can be clear so that this doesn't connect. Okay. Now I just need to translate 18 different rotational directions into their respective thingies, and then I've got to figure out how to bootstrap the system again. I could just carry that up, but I'll do encased like a good boy. Good. Excellent. Thank you. So that'll pump into there. And then I need to get... How could I do this one? I see I've got stress right there I can use. Where did my little guys go? This is very silly, but it'll work. This is iteration 1 of all this. Okay, so now we have this guy who doesn't have any heat going into it. And I have no way to get heat to you. I can make a Venturi thing, but then I'll have to do a funky dunky... The pressurized pipe for this is going to get crazy to try and get a Venturi tube. I don't think they can pass heat between each other. This looks like it's almost sending something down, but I can't quite tell. So you're running. You've got a little bit of fuel. But are you on? You are on. You don't have any fuel. So it's like it was generating a little bit here and there, but not much. But is it enough? Probably not. Where the hell's bells am I going to get? Maybe I can just use... Because the compressors will run off of anything. Oh my god. This is nutty. I have created nuts. Because they'll run off of gasoline and all that too. If I can get it down to them. This is what? Diesel? Will they run off diesel? They will. So if I do a cheeky... put that there. Then I can put some diesel into these guys. Get them compressing a little bit. Fueled up. And then I can turn this back into that. And there. So now I have fuel in these guys at least running. The pressure's going up. So now I just need to figure out pressure tubing and a Venturi thingy vortex. Not a Venturi, a vortex. Okay, so vortex I've got, and then I needed a heat sink, a geet sink. Looks like we're out of sturdy sheets over here. Take those. And we need some iron bars. Then heat sink. Cool. Now, I'm pretty sure these don't pass pressure through. So I think I have to get... I don't know of any way to get heat to there. Let's see. These are not playing nice. Go. I might have worked myself into a corner here. Well, wait. No.
Guys, it has worked. It has worked.
I can come through here.
This is very exciting.
Let's see it.
I mean, it doesn't really do much at the moment because it just has things deployed, and that's how it will sit until the recipes happen. But like if I take one off, pops another one down, and just
No, this is sick. I like the fact that it's the system that you made works in the confines of this. It's kind of small form factor, right?
Yeah, we'll see if I end up needing to expand it once we introduce the stellarite and the netherite. That's my only concern, but hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll work.
There we go.
Well, until you do that, it looks good.
Thank you, much appreciated.
I like the mechanical arm in the middle too. That thing's going crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's gonna have enough. I don't know if our little hamstery boys are gonna have enough torque once we start adding more stuff to here. But for now,
just add more hamsters.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. There are 2 more in the system.
So messed up.
What? I mean, wouldn't they be more happy to be outside? I don't know, dude.
Well, yeah, that's why I said it's kind of messed up that they're just stuck in the storage. Can't you just put them just on a block somewhere so they have something to spin for in the meantime?
I could. I can take them out and just have them out and about. Yeah. That's a great idea. I'm so sorry to my little hamstery boys that I didn't do that. That's really my bad.
What is your concept on what a Pokemon does inside of the Pokeball?
I've always thought that Pokemon you shouldn't think about too much because when you do, you all of a sudden get really sad about, it being like a
literally everything about the lore.
Oh, I don't know if I know the lore that you're talking about. I just think you're fighting it causes you trapping animals, taking them out of their natural habitat, and then forcing them to fight. Like, it's pretty grim if you think about it in real sense, and so I try not to.
That's the lore that I was talking about?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was, like, actual official lore that they ever talk about. I feel like they try not to talk about that as official company material.
I thought, like, I always imagined that they had like a little chair in front of a fireplace that they just kind of like, kicked on until, the little big light above their head said, ding dong, time to come out of the ball. And then it just, get teleported out. But,
Ding dong.
seems your envisionment is a little bit more grim than that.
Yeah, it's grim.
Yeah.
So, all right. Wait, why did that not count as... I've collected these things. Why did you not count in the thing?
There we go.
Anyway, all right, so my next thing that I have to do is I have to synthesize skeletons from thin air, apparently.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. That's why we have one sitting next to the system. Because he's pretty cool.
It's a bunch of Pokemon deep in their balls.
Run that one back a little louder.
What? I'm good. Just thinking in my head.
I think you said the in-head part out loud.
Yeah. You might think so.
I do, actually.
I don't know whether I turn these down or if they just don't make noise. Okay, so there's the refined fuel there. Oh, I see. All right, so I need to pour refined fuel over the top of them, I think. Or no, I need to mix them. So I need a mixer and then to bring all the refined fuel bits and bobs over and add them in. That's fine. So I need a basin. And a mixer. I'll probably need a drawer for the gunpowder to go into. Drawer. Thank you. And then we built the flint into something, into the basin. And then maybe we do something like this. Put this right here. that should, I believe, pour into it. This is very in the way right here. Does it need to be? Can I move this? I think that's how... So if I did boom, 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 and then also did another one here. I have to be down lower. So I have to be like there. And that's clear. And this connects there. And that should give me the 2. And then I combine them. I don't want this interconnected. Okay, we're doing great. Things are going well. This should be clear. This should be clear. Now, what I don't have at the moment is anything feeding the tank that's supposed to be here. Currently, we have a seared tank that's over on the other one, and that needs to be fed by this. So that's a little yikers. Basically be there, there, and there, and there. But not here. This would be the tank. So a placeholder there. These can connect together into there. And then all I have to do is get power to here. The best way to do that would be something like so, which is going the wrong direction. So that's not going to do me a whole lot of good. I guess probably work from the other direction since that's my limiting factor. I can go boom, 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 and boom. And that'll put the refined into there. This is rotating that way, so if I... If I do that and this, that should be going the correct direction. I should have a pusher. That's east. So if I tell it to push to the east, then that should start putting those in there. And now I have the flint and the refined fuel. I just need to put that on there and then get rotation to it. Rotation doesn't matter, so I can just vertical that and there, and then that will output. And now I should have gunpowder being produced. For the moment. I can put that there, put this here, lock that, and also lock that. And then have my puller. pull from the west. And now that is filling up and properly going into there. So we're producing gunpowder now. So we have the LPG now full there and being converted out of the gasoline into LPG. Our kerosene pipe isn't intersected in anything anymore. And LPG's looking good. Gasoline's okay. Diesel's okay. Kerosene's nutty. But we're now producing gunpowder. So now we create a glow fire by lighting a block of shimmer sand on fire, then drop gunpowder into it to convert it. Shimmer sand. Shimmer sand. This would be shimmer sand right there. It's made out of glowstone dust. So it's just glowstone dust. So wait. I take glowstone dust, I get it together, I put it into a block, I light a fire on top of that block, and then I drop the gunpowder into it, and things happen. There's that. This has been a very individual. Sometimes we can intersect with each other a bit more, but today's definitely been our own respective projects type deal going on. So if I take that and light a fire on it, I've got myself a fancy fire. And then if I take that and drop it in, then now I've got glowstone. And the best way to... I don't suppose a fan would blow... There's no way they've got that set up. That just seems way too optimistic. All right, so what is this waiting on here? Am I out of refined fuel? I roll through all my refined fuel in seconds. And why aren't I making more? I don't have enough pressure? I believe speed increases the pressure on these, right? So if I add more speed upgrades, then we do better. Okay, speed upgrades. I think I still have some lube in here. I think I'm out of lube. And then I need a security upgrade for the conversion on the LPG to kerosene. So this goes into this machine to keep it safe. Why do I have... Oh, I kind of know why. I just can't believe they're stuck around. These are left over from when I first tested the selling of the fluids to, and it's been around that long. Hopefully this will increase our pressure a bit. There we go. Look at the pressure rise up. now we're converting. We're making the sulfur. And this should be making the tar. Apparently, whatever I was doing to make all this move, I'm no longer doing. What is that gearbox? Is it just there? Looks like it's just there. I can't tell whether that's going the correct direction or not. Good. Excellent. That is not. I'm going with not.
Hey, do any of you guys know of an easy way to take a small flower and make more of it? At all?
Just the Phyto grow machines is all I know.
Okay. Yeah, so Phyto is the end of
right?
chapter M4 or sorry, whatever, Zine's thing. It's the end of Zine's thing right now. So
Sorry, I'm slow.
No, I'm just wondering, like, is there another way to do it, or am I limited by not having the Phyto right now? It's so annoying that 1-block flowers don't grow, like, or you can't bone meal them like the 2-blockers. Frick.
What flower are you needing more of?
Any small flower. But, like, rose bushes, they don't work. Yeah.
Yeah,
I might be kind of farrickied.
The Phyto's the good stuff.
Phyto's the radiant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any radiant mechanisms? We 4.
We have a couple, if you want to use them for that.
Any more of the packs? Any more of the packs to open?
I could redeem my rewards.
Maybe you will get a radiant pack?
Maybe I will. Alright. Coming down above you, Jordan.
Oh, hold on.
Nope, no holding on. There you go.
I think I see a radiant pack in there.
I did get an engineer's radiant toolkit. Does that have a missing texture for you?
No, it looks right. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, weird. It does for me. Oh, so my textures are broken. Cool. Yeah, I got a Artificer's Legendary Bag, Engineer's Radiant Toolkit, and an Engineer's Brass Toolkit. So,
for some reason, I'm not picking these things up. Am I here? Oh, that's... Oh, it's you only. Sorry, only you are allowed to do this.
Weird. Okay. Can you pick it up if I throw it to you now?
Yes.
That's an interesting anti-grief.
Yeah.
Nice okay.
Of it to behave that way. Would you like to go buy a fortune book?
Do we not have any fortune books in the storage?
Negative. Oh, wait, we might. I forgot hashtag fortune.
Yeah, there's 4 of them in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm only making you do it because my inventory's been full for the last hour and I think I have a migraine.
Sorry to hear it, man. I'm sorry to hear
it.
Oh, there goes our anvil.
Somehow my inventory is always full when I'm building things, and I just wish I had 70 slots and not 27, and it hurts.
Do we have a lot of bone meal?
We have a lot of bone.
We have a lot of bones, I'm pretty sure.
So you could do a deployer with bone meal on grass and a harvester collecting flowers.
Yeah, that is really, like, not optimal workaround.
I mean, if you have another workaround, then okay.
No, it's more so I might just have to wait on this part until you have completed your chapter, potentially.
I'll never finish.
Which is fine. Like it's not a big deal. I can help Pete with other things or help you with things. I am happy to be of service in other ways. I'm saying, do we have any radiance in here? Not getting any radiance. Dang. Oh, we got an ME drive. Did we have one of those before?
I just picked up a bunch of your stuff. There's your water wheels. There's your elevator pulley. There's your redstone card. I think that's everything.
Okay, let's see. So, yeah, I could probably just outline the system, but I can't actually put it into play until the stuff happens. So, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm not completely prevented from doing anything. I just can't put it to full force.
This is fine.
Only like half force.
Maybe like 5% force.
Don't force anything.
I'd say like 5% force, probably.
Right, so I need a fan. Figure out a way to turn this off. Figure out a way to regulate this. Because unfortunately, when you use the fans and stuff, then you're doing with just straight entities, and I don't want to just pour them out all over. I could do a clutch comparator on something that's receiving, so that once it fills up, then we know. And this is just to make glowstone. So I guess the question is what good is the glowstone for? Glowstone over a drain gives me chrome. Drop the chrome into water. Chromatic waste. Attach a faucet pointing into a sponge onto any fluid tank to void any fluids. Pointing into a sponge to void any fluids. So there I have a tank. It's holding the stuff. A observer, or not an observer. It's the one that it's like an inventory, like a threshold switch or something like that. Threshold something or other. Yeah, threshold switch. We will need a sponge.
Oh, you gotta go fight a guardian?
Well, yeah.
Fun.
Unless you
I
want
need
to
to find a
fight
blazy
guardian.
boy for another blazy burner.
You can make blazy burners without needing blazy boys. Just use
how?
Just use the tablets.
The tablets? What's the
runic tablet and an empty blaze burner will give you a blaze burner. It's a crafting recipe. Easy.
Blaze burner. Oh, holy frick! The more you know. The more you know. That is so cool.
Yep. I've used those lots.
Yeah, that's so much easier than flying around trying to find a blaze.
Speaking of
I've
which,
not done this since I made all those runic tablets.
I used up all your liquid resent, and I ended up flying around, and I grabbed you another ghost to try and refill it faster.
Oh, thank
So-
you,
so
because
there-
I need some of that.
so there's-
Wait, what do you use it for?
I have siphoned off some of your ghostly glass. So
Wait, what are you using the ghostly glass for?
I need to make empty vials.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, I've tapped into your ghostly glass production, but
Do you need an ongoing production, or you just needed a few?
no, I mean, it's ongoing, but I already have it. I already have it in place. Like it's transporting and everything.
Okay, but it's an active siphoning taking place. Got it. Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
from what I can tell, you had where you were using it is for time in the bottles, which is not being used much.
Uh-huh.
So
No, you're good. Again, I was just asking if it was like you just grabbed some for a one-time thing, or it's like it's part of your production.
it's part of my production, and I have added a belt, leading it away, leading it all astray.
That's a long beltage.
It belts over to the train that takes the flint and then just uses that.
Uh-huh.
So, you have to excuse me, I just accidentally picked up half your entity cloud here.
Also, I do apologize, but I on my end will need to wrap up soon-ish. The stupid storm. God dang it. The game wants it to wrap up too, apparently.
Stupid storm.
Oh, yeah, it's that storm.
Why does it become bitch dark?
Because the storm is blocking out the sun,
The storm is coming.
much like winter. Well, all right. Then I guess we should say that we want to thank our sponsor for this series, providing the server we've been playing on, Apex Hosting. If you are watching, you're like, hey, I want to play that, or any other Minecraft type game with your friends, whether it be adventure maps or modded, vanilla, what have you, then be sure to check out the link in our description. You can save 25% off in your first month. You'll help support us when we do. Appreciate that. And thank you to them for sponsoring. We do create these live. You can see as it happens. Twitch.tv/PeteZahHutt, Twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez, and Twitch.tv/Zine. Throw some follows and see all the extra that you might have missed otherwise. And then if you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a comment, letting us know what you liked. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already, then maybe even subscribe and, hit turn on notifications. You're feeling extra frisky. But anything for you guys before we go?
That's all for me.
No, I think we're good.
All right. Bye, everybody.